right now on Fox 35 News at 10.
We have a Fox 35 News alert tonight. What can be done to keep Americans and their credit cards safe from cyber criminals? The chief financial officer of Target testified on Capitol Hill today about that data breach that left 40 million credit and debit card records hacked.
I want to say how deeply sorry we are for the impact this incident has had on our guests, your constituents. We had in place multiple layers of protection, including firewalls, malware detection, intrusion detection and prevention capabilities, and data loss prevention tools. But the unfortunate reality is that we suffered a breach.
Now, some experts at this hearing encouraged retailers to move away from the credit cards that use magnetic strips and instead start using cards with embedded microchips and a PIN code.
The credit card information would stay encrypted longer, and it would make it much more difficult for the hackers to be able to obtain that information. So that's a big benefit of chip and PIN.
All right, let's get more now from Fox 35's Keith Landry. Keith, talk about a breach of trust with Americans.
Yeah, you aren't kidding. Sonny, here in the U.S., our debit cards use this magnetic strip right here. It's clearly old technology, but in Canada and Europe and Brazil, they carry smart cards with a computer chip that's built right into the front of the card. Smart because it reduces your risk of identity theft.
When you swipe your debit card, do you worry a hacker might swipe your personal info? America's solution might be the chip and PIN debit card. This small computer chip embedded in the card makes it harder for cyber crooks to access your personal info because it encrypts your information. John Penny is with Atlantic.Net in Orlando. It's a data center and web hosting company for Fortune 500 corporations.
Well, the strip is very old technology. It's been used for years. The new microchip that's going to be in the credit cards just gives you that extra added level of security.
Debit cards in Europe, Canada, and Brazil already contain the embedded microchips. Penny says countries using smart cards have seen dramatic drops in identity theft, a 72% drop in Canada, a 67% dip in Great Britain.
It reduces the breaches in security by up to 2/3, so it has worked, and they've been using it for a couple of years, and that's what the U.S. is moving towards.
Stores on International Drive already use card readers that work with smart cards, so international tourists can use plastic without thinking twice. Debit cards with microchips are more expensive to make than the magnetic ones, but Penny thinks American retailers and banks should climb on board.
The loss of revenue that retailers like Target are seeing now, the investment in added security more than pays for itself.
MasterCard wants retailers to install card readers that can handle smart cards by October of 2015. Retail analysts predict that 90% of the credit and debit cards in the U.S. will have an embedded chip within 2 years. But tell that to the folks who recently became the victims of identity theft. Sonny, over to you.
Yeah, Keith, hopefully they figure something out. Thanks.